What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a wonderful day today. Getting into this episode of GH, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I thought this was a pretty fun one. Um, Dex, I am liking Dex so far. The few minutes that I've seen of him, I'm liking him so far. I could definitely see him as Sonny's potential right hand man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's young and stuff like that, but he looked like he could pull it off. Like he got the chops. Like he knows what he's doing. Plus, he's a former vet and stuff. Well, he's a vet, you know. Um, I could see he got potential, and Sonny was definitely impressed by him when he broke up that fight in that boxing ring. So, I could see him working for Sonny because Sonny was like, "Listen, come to my office. We gonna talk." And it was good to see Chet again. You know what I mean? It's about time that they're starting to use him. I feel like they need to use him more. Um, this whole situation though is gonna be a hot mess for him because he's dating, the co-chief of staff, and his sister does not like her. So it's gonna be a hot mess when Amy finds out about it. It's gonna be a mess. I was shocked by Amy's her dislike of Terry and stuff like that. I was shocked by it. I said she just came into the nail salon with all type of attitude and stuff like that because she felt like she gets picked on and stuff by Terry and all that. And she simply told Amy, she said, "Listen, file a grievance, file a complaint, or bring it up at our next meeting, our next review meeting, quarterly review meeting." Um, I understand if Amy feels like she's overworked and whatnot. I get it. You know what I mean? But that's the profession that you chose. That's the field that you're in. You're a nurse. You know what I mean? Like, it gets busy. Sometimes you're going to have to do double shifts. Sometimes you're going to have to probably do triple shifts sometimes. It happens. All you can do is to have some type of work-life balance is put in requests for time off. That's the best that you can do. You know, because I love the advice, that Britt gave to, Terry and stuff. I like how they got into this close relationship, now that they're working together and stuff. And she told her, focus on your date, have a good time. Because Terry, like, she wasn't about to let Amy ruin her date. That's what her and Liz was at the nail salon and stuff. And she was, getting her nail stuff and stuff done for her date. She was like, "Listen, you are not about to ruin my day off." She said, "Go on about your business." Um, It was so dope though that Finn actually paid for Liz and Terry to get their nails done. I said, "Go ahead, Finn," because that's what a lot of women want. They want to do to pay for their manis and petties and all that stuff. So Finn is definitely, Liz had no idea that he was paying for it. Um, but I'm glad Liz is finally gonna get some help for her little problem or whatever, and she gonna call that medium that Lucy told her about. She called her or whatnot. Good, because you need to get to the bottom of your issue. You know what I mean? Like, get to it. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, I love the scenes between Britt and TJ. I love them. Britt definitely has grown as a character, I feel, over the past 10 years. Um, that advice that she gave TJ was so spot on, because he's upset because that, when Harmony died, that was his first patient loss. And, Britt told him, she was like, sad as it is, you're going to have more in the future. So, you're at that point of your career now where you got to find a life outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't find some type of hobby or something outside of work, this job, it'll eat you up. To be a lot of dark and lonely days. And she pretty much told him, "Listen, go take the rest of the day off. You and Molly go watch, do something or whatever. Go home to her, and I'll cover for you." Um, I love that about Britt. Like I said, she has grown a lot over the years because for her to, cover for somebody else and be okay with it, for her to give Amy the rest of the day off after she was supposed to work a double shift, that's huge, because I don't know how many people would want to stay at work, for somebody else. But, you know, I love the advice that she gave me because it's so true. It's like you have to have a work life balance. You know what I mean? You have to have self care. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of us try to do in real life. You know what I mean? Like me and my friends do it all the time too. When we feeling stressed because of work and stuff like that, we all go hang out. We go out to eat, we go have a drink, we go to cigar lounges, we go play pool, bowling. We find things to take our mind off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like a stress release. Um, Even this weekend, me and my friends are going out of town and stuff this weekend, actually tomorrow. And I'm excited about it because it's good to get away too sometime for a couple of days, Like you got to find outlets outside of work, to make you happy, and so that way you're not building up all that stress, and because it'll bubble, it'll like that stress will get to you. So I'm glad Britt gave him that advice, and he was like, me and Molly are gonna go watch Star Wars and stuff. Um, so I thought that was pretty dope. So anyway, moving on from that, Dante, of course, was checking in with Sonny and all that, giving him an update on what happened with Carly, like, because he pretty much already know about Harmony, but he was giving them details on it. And Sonny was gonna go call Carly, but he paused. He was like, you know what? I don't think I should call her because she didn't reach out to me, so he don't think Carly wants to hear from him. My thing is, I would love for Carly and Sonny to get to a place where they can be cool with each other again. Um, I mean, it's like I said, this ain't the first divorce that they've ever went through, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the last. But I'm glad Sonny's thinking about calling her and stuff as he should. That's still the mother of his kids. That's still what he considers to be his friend, even though they're not together and things ended on a bad note. But at least y'all can get back to a place where it's cordial. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Sonny and Carly always do. They find a way to stay in each other's life somehow. You know, on a friend level, at the very least. So I definitely feel like Sonny should reach out to her, see if she good and stuff like that. Um, but it's cool that Dante checking on his dad and stuff, making sure he good. And Sonny was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Um, I think Sonny's gonna get into a place where maybe things will heal between him and Michael and the rest of the family and stuff. But at least he got Dante there. Somebody from the family, talking to him and checking on him and being understanding and stuff like that. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, Dante done came over to the gatehouse to let Willow know what was going on or whatever. Um, Pretty much to fill her in about why Harmony was doing what she was doing. And Carly was like, "Well, I told you I found the burned up papers and stuff." So Dante had to fill Willow in on the rest of why she killed Neil, why she killed Brendan, and the fact that Willow is not her biological daughter. I'm hoping that Carly will fill her in on the rest. Since Dante pretty much told her majority of it, it's time for Carly to just let her know, like, listen, Nina's your mother. As much as Carly don't like Nina, don't be like Nina. You know what I'm saying? Because Nina kept someone that you love from you, so don't do the same thing to her. Because then you're no better than Nina. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping Carly does the right thing and just let that girl know the whole story. Since Dante already told her most of it, you might as well tell her the final piece. You know, don't keep her in the dark on it. Just tell her everything. So moving on from that, I love the scene with Chase and Violet when they were doing their little tea parties and stuff. It was a cute scene. Um, she had him put on that little tiara and stuff, and BLQ was at the door with those lightsabers. And she was laughing at him with the tiara on his head. I loved it. You know what I mean? And then him and Violet had their yeah. I loved it. It was such a cute ass scene. They were sitting there playing with the lightsabers and stuff, and BLQ joined them for yet another tea party because I guess they don't have five already. But you know how it is when you got a little kid and all that. All they want to do is play, and especially little girls, they want to do their little tea parties and stuff. So you gotta do it as much as they want. Um, and then Chase was like, "Listen, let's all go to if Leo's free, we can all go to Kelly's for some dinner or whatever." And BLQ was like, "Cool, it's a date." This is what I love. I love moments like this. It's like a feel good moment. When you got drama going all over the place, at least you can have some lighthearted moments. And this was a lighthearted moment. I loved it. Um, I'm gonna need BLQ and Chase though to move this up though, because I'm ready for them to be a couple now. I need them to speed this thing up. But I'm loving the chemistry between them. I really am. Um, yes, I just so that was pretty much the whole episode. Let me know how you guys feel about it, but I just want to say this real quick. Yes, I heard about the craziness that's going on with Steve Burton and his wife. Um, I was shocked by it when I heard about it. I don't know the details of what's going on, but listen, I wish him and his family the best and whatever they decide to do moving forward. Um, but it was a soap opera within itself with their drama. But I wish them all the best. But yeah, hit the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought, and I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Peace.